The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2026 summer edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Sicoscio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. You know, in every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers, like business owners, top executives, entrepreneurs, and nonprofit organizations, and a whole bunch more. So brace yourself for jaw-dropping business insights and success stories. The Local Show shines the light on the business visionaries, turning Syracuse into the ultimate hub for work, life, and new opportunities. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, brought to you by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can see us on YouTube. Just look up Zoe Advertising and see all those juicy videos. And Steve in his, Zoe garb sometimes.
You know that
another blank shirt you have on.
I've got shirts.
His look.
I'm sorry. It works for radio. I've got shirts. They're in the other room. I got to get them logoed up. I finally because this may shock you, but I can't buy a regular shirt, being Sasquatch and all. So at Penny's, I got some deal on some golf shirts,
right.
And I'm going to get them logoed up. Everything wore out.
We should buy one of those machines from Pick Your Stitch, one of those $25,000 ones that we can embroider our own stuff.
That'll be an expensive shirt.
Do our own thing.
By the way, you got to the fire pit you gave me is starting to get a little rust. Can you do something about that?
I told you about that. Yeah. They go after a while. It's amazing that you got some life out of it. I'm glad you did.
I am loving it.
Yeah.
I will replace it with something similar. I've become just a fan.
Why don't you just dig a big hole? That's what we used to do in the old days.
Yeah, well, on the concrete deck, that'd be a little hard.
Yeah, you can't bring it on a deck then. Yeah. Hey, look, we've got a great show for you, all packed up, so listen for the entire...
And John Murphy.
72 hours. Yeah, and we're even going to shoehorn in John Murphy. He's up first. He's the owner of Safe Harbor Wills and Trust and a very effective attorney. Attorney John Murphy, how's your golf game? We might as well start there.
It's in progress.
It doesn't suck anymore.
Well, usually you go to exotic places. You and your brother, you're out at Pebble Beach and various other places.
Yeah, we're not doing that this fall. No, we did go to Pinehurst in the spring.
That means nothing.
Well, where is it? Let's tell the listeners where it is.
It's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay, yes.
So they famously, Payne Stewart, for people who are golfers, he has a statue there. He won the U.S. Open there.
Okay.
He is, people aren't golfer, they may know, he wore the colorful knickers.
Oh, I see.
And
yeah.
cap. Yeah, tragically died in a
that's terrible.
plane accident that he was the pilot. But yeah, so it's North Carolina. It's in the Pines. It's just a beautiful place.
Yeah, good. So other than that, when you're not golfing, you're helping people protect what they have, all their assets.
Yes,
and that's important.
That is my primary.
That's your primary function.
Yeah.
So what has changed? Anything new for this summer that has changed in the way that people are looking at that, or?
Well, the interesting thing in the Medicaid world is that New York State has now changed some interpretations of rules as far as assets. And if a loved one is in a nursing home, you can protect even more money than you could before.
Really? Is that just for New York State?
Yeah, I'm not sure how other states interpret it.
Okay.
So, how'd that happen?
Well, they just modified, and I think really came more in line with the federal rules. Mm-hmm. So, not to get too far down the rabbit hole, one of the main things people say, if you're in a nursing home, you don't want to be in Medicaid, which is absolutely false, right? Because you get the same care whether you're Medicaid or not.
So people think, I'm on Medicaid, they're going to ignore me, and I'm going to suffer,
or give me the generic medicines,
right,
to the good ones,
right. And I'm going to have puree, and everybody else is going to have steak for dinner.
Well, they also think that only bad nursing homes take Medicaid. All the nursing homes take Medicaid.
Gotcha.
Because if you're in there and you run out of money, then the nursing home applies for Medicaid for you, right? Mm-hmm. That's their payer of last resort. That's their backup insurance.
Okay.
So Syracuse Home takes Medicaid.
And they have a great reputation too. I mean,
within the space, yeah. So and not to just single them out, but they're near my hometown. But they accept Medicaid. I just interviewed some folks at Finger Lakes nursing home, part of Auburn Hospital. They take Medicaid, and they have a really good reputation. So Medicaid gets people this idea: you don't want to go in, you don't want to be on Medicaid. It's a lesser. No. The only thing that you don't get as a Medicaid recipient in a nursing home is a single room.
Okay? Oh, I see.
So now New York has modified some interpretations that will allow you to protect even more of your retirement accounts. So New York has always been very good at protecting retirement accounts if you're in a nursing home. If you don't have Medicaid and you run out of money in your checking and savings account, you got to dip into your retirement account at $17,000, $18,000 a month.
Well, that's super great. Can I do something if I was in long-term care to make sure Tom's not my roommate? Because can I? How does that work?
Well, how would we do the show? We need to be.
But we're both in long-term care, Tom.
I think by rule they'd have to have you together so you could continue the show. Because the zaniness would just continue.
Oh my goodness! So you got a workshop coming up here in a week or two over in Marcellus. Which is fun. I mean, you've done different places. Yep. So where are you doing it at Marcellus?
We're doing it at the library. And they have a great room upstairs. Now that we're in Camillus, we said, hey, maybe we should get back to Marcellus.
Right there. You can fish there right up the road. So
I could if I did. But I don't, so I won't. Right?
Okay. Anything different in the workshops? Or have you standardized them, or do you constantly change them?
Well, there's a little bit of change as I go along, just because that's me.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Steve knows, drives my staff nuts. Right. But there's always, every workshop is different because all the questions I get are different. Right, so we like to get a lot of feedback from folks, and that takes us down some avenues that I may not have thought of as germane in the workshop, but it turns out that a lot of people might have that question. So everyone's a little bit different.
Because the most popular question, you always hear this question. What is it?
Well, a couple things. Number one, why does a will have to go to probate?
Okay.
That's a huge one. Okay.
Right.
When I explain what probate is, but I have a will. Yes. Wills are not valid until a judge says they're valid. Okay. That's validity of the execution of the document itself, right? Did you have two witnesses? Did you actually sign it?
And there's a cost that comes in probate.
It's about 5% on average of your estate.
Okay.
Right. The other part of probate is, let's say I have 4 kids. I always pick on Evan in my workshop, and I disinherited Evan in my will. Okay.
We won't tell him.
Yeah. And when I die and my will goes through probate, Evan has to be given a copy of that will, so he knows that he's been disinherited.
Right.
Because that gives him the opportunity to contest the will.
Okay.
And if he got the will thrown out, then he would inherit equally with his siblings.
And if if the inheritance was put into a trust, what's the process there?
Well, if my assets are in a trust, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah.
So why he has to get a copy of the will is because he's my heir. Heir is a legal definition. It's a biological relationship other than my spouse. My spouse is my contractual heir because we're married. So heirs have to be notified of the will. They have to get a copy, understand it, have a right to object to it. The trust does not have an heir. Trust has no biological relatives. They're beneficiaries. He's not in the trust. He doesn't get notified.
Okay, all this legal stuff.
It's much more fun and not as dry at the workshop.
It actually is. There are funny moments, especially when he tells jokes and nobody's laughs, but that's okay. Story for another time. 370-9977. Hey, you can register for the workshop or just call and ask questions and talk to a case manager. SafeHarborWillsandTrust.com. Thanks for joining us, John.
Thanks. Happy birthday to my sister.
Hey.